Welcome to the best $5 sandwich challenge competition. In this episode, part 1, we're going to see who has the best fast food sandwich under $5. And we're going to do this right now on the first ever episode of Born with an Appetite. Let's go. For the first stop, we're going to Burger King. We got 3 simple rules with the $5 sandwich challenge. One is that the price of the sandwich has to be $5 before tax. The second rule is that the sandwich has to be a regular price. It can't be a $10 sandwich on special for $5. It has to be the regular price. And third, it could be a burger, it could be a hot dog, it could be a wrap, whatever it is, as long as it's wrapped in some kind of carb, right? Here we go. For Burger King, I'm going to get the Whopper Jr., which is right at $4.99 before tax. All right, Whopper Jr. Here we are with the Whopper Jr. It's a decent size. Of course, it's not the first time me having this. I haven't had it in a little bit, but you know, here we go. I like to have it. I don't like onions on mine, so I took the onions off. Of course, it's got the lettuce, tomato. I asked for heavy pickles because I love me some pickles. And yeah, for $4.99 Canadian, you know, it's decent. So time for taste. Also, each sandwich is going to be rated out of 30. So it's going to be rated out of 10 for value, out of 10 for taste, and out of 10 for size. All right, those are the 3 things. It's going to be out of 30. The highest score out of 30 wins the challenge, and it's going to be a big competition. So let's go. All right, the lady at this Burger King, she's super nice. She allowed me to bring my bike in because there was no bicycle things out there. So props to her. Super great staff. Anyway, here's the burger. You see it up close. All right, let's take a bite. The thing I like about a sandwich is when it has the fresh lettuce and tomato, and the Whopper Jr. actually has that. The burger itself, not seasoned great. The bun is good. Let's see. Size, I give it 8 out of 10 because, you know, it's a decent size. It's not small, it's not big. Obviously, it's not big like the regular Whopper size, right? The taste with the lettuce and tomato, of course, I'll give it a 7. And in terms of value, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it 8 as well. Okay, so 8 plus 8, 7. 16 plus 7 is 23. Wow. 23 out of 30 I give the Whopper Jr. Wow, that's pretty good score to start out. Obviously, this is the first sandwich, and they are in the lead because we haven't done the other restaurants yet, but 23 out of 30 is not bad for Burger King. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and we're gonna go to the next place. All right, let's go. Before I go any further, I know you're looking at this and you're like, man, he doesn't have a lot of subscribers. That's well because this is my first video. I'm just getting started, but I ask you kindly to like, share, and subscribe to Born with an Appetite. This is gonna be a big $5 sandwich challenge. You don't wanna miss any of it. So hit that like, share, and subscribe button right now. Let's continue. Our second stop is Harvey's. For those who don't know who Harvey's is, like if you're watching from the US, Harvey's is a classic Canadian fast food joint. Pretty much what Harvey's is known for is you could go for a burger and put as much toppings as you want for no extra price. They actually do have a sandwich that is under $5. We're gonna go check it out right now. Harvey's has a good amount of value picks here. Wow, they got 4 choices for under $5. I'll go with the highest one, the double junior cheeseburger for $4.39. Yeah, let's go with that. Can I go with, I'll start with the sauces. I'll go with garlic mayo, ketchup, and hot sauce. And then I'll go with lettuce, tomato, pickle. Can I get a second pickle? And that'll be it. All right, thank you. Oh, so you saw how they prepared it. Size is pretty decent as well. And open it up. Get that. You know me, I like a fully loaded burger with lots of sauces. Look at this, 2 patties. They're small, but for $4.39, how can you complain? Especially in this economy when people are trying to save money as much as they can. For $4.39 Canadian dollars, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Now for the moment of truth. So, a lot of places don't season their meat, and usually Harvey patties they don't season their meat a whole lot. But toppings, man, I'm a big fan of toppings. You see all the toppings I put on this burger, right? And that's why Harvey's is so popular in Canada, is because of the unlimited toppings, and that's what makes this burger so unique. I'm looking at this right now. You know what I mean? $4.39. You really can't beat that. Size, I'll give size. Actually, I thought it was gonna be actually a smaller burger, so I say size. I'll give this an 8. Taste wise, the burger, the seasoning is so, but overall, the taste, I'll give it an 8. No, I'll give it an 8, 8.5. So 8.5, and then value. What can I say? Value, I give this a 10. I give this a 10 because you can't get a burger under $5 and put as much toppings as you want. So let's add that up. 10, 8.5 is 18.5. 18.5 plus 7, 25.5 out of 30. So look, Harvey's is now in the lead for the best sandwich under $5. So I'm gonna finish this up and we're gonna go to the next spot. All right, let's go. And last but not least, we are at McDonald's. Okay, let's see what they have here. So, yep, continue, my bad. All right, so burgers that are under $5. We got Big Mac, no meat. No, that does definitely over $5. And plus, who wants a Big Mac with no meat anyway? We got the cheeseburger deluxe for $3.89. We got double cheeseburger, $4.99. Got the McDouble for $3.79. I might get the McDouble only because they have a value meal with that. So I might do the McDouble. It's not much different from the double cheeseburger. Honestly, the only difference between that and McDouble is the extra slice of cheese. And then cheeseburger deluxe, less tomato. Yeah, we'll go with McDouble. All right, so let's. The combo doesn't count, but that's what I'm gonna get anyway. So, all right, cool. All right, so we got the McDouble here. Yeah, size similar to the Whopper Junior and the double junior cheeseburger at Harvey's. No lettuce and tomato, just pickles and cheese. Can't get that extra. It's tough, but we'll see if McDonald's will, beat Harvey's and Burger King on taste. So let's check it out. Before I bite into this, I just gotta say I'm thankful for. I was supposed to start this channel like a month ago, and what had happened was got my wisdom tooth taken out and got a condition called trismus. If you don't know what trismus is, it's when the muscles lock the jaw. And I got some photos here. There was a point I could not even open my jaw. I could not fit. I could only fit one finger through in between my teeth. I couldn't eat sandwiches. I could barely eat anything. It was a struggle. It was painful. I went through this for a month, and now I'm at 2 fingers length. A little bit further than that, but it's improving. I just thank God. God is faithful, and you know what? He's healing me more and more every day with this trismus. So, anyway, that being said, let's try it. Well, flavors there. Patties are pretty good. I don't like the fact that you don't have toppings like other places, but let's see. Size, I give it a 7. $3.89 is pretty good. Taste, I'll give it a 7 as well. And then value, I'll give it a 7 as well. On total of 30, 21, right? 21 out of 30. Hey, it's fair. Obviously, it's behind Burger King and McDonald's, Burger King and Harvey's, but hey, it's decent. It's not the best, but here we go. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm out. Well, that's it for the show today. Look, we got Harvey's. Harvey's has the lead over Burger King and McDonald's, but this challenge is far from over. We're gonna go to a lot more places to see who has the best $5 sandwich in North America. So you want to like, share, and subscribe to Born with an Appetite. You don't want to miss any episode. And as always, we always go for big taste on a small budget. All right, this is DA Born. I'm out. God bless. Peace.